Okay, so you guys didn't see me do this, but what I did while my camcorder was loading down the other videos, I shaded around her lips, shaded around her eyes and her necklace, and I shaded around her shirt with a dark purple color and around these little flower type stencils that we put on. So the next thing I want to do is show you how I comb her hair on to make it look a little more realistic. We're going to use a couple different yellows here. I have cadmium yellow and pick out some other colors too. True Orchid. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's okay. We'll get a couple more, like 3 or 4 different colors should be good. And maybe some of this, no, maybe not primary yellow. Let's see, how about mustard seed? That looks like a pretty good color. We'll need some little bit lighter colors too. Maybe, no, not pineapple, that's a little too light. We'll use golden straw. Okay, so that should be good. And I'll probably put a brown in there too, just to darken these colors up a little bit. If I can get this opened, that would be great. Okay, I should have prepared a little bit before I started making this video. Let's see. That's always good for your teeth. Hold on. And it's still not opening. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find some scissors or something. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, shake this one up a little bit. And put some here. And again, kind of like a brown color. I love this asphodel. I use it with everything for some reason. That might be a little dark, but we'll try it. It's okay. So as I was saying before, I use this really kind of ratty brush. It doesn't really look too bad right now because it's not wet, but you'll see once I get it wet, it separates the bristles even more. So you can see that now. See how they're a little more separated? So I got it wet, and I'm just going to dip it in my paint a little bit like this and rub some of it off. And we're not going to put a lot on at a time. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit. Just start combing it over where we already painted our hairline. So I'm dabbing again in the paint, and we'll comb over, just touching the canvas ever so lightly, and bring it down a little bit in front of her shirt like that, and some more up in here. You don't want to press really hard because then you won't get all these little finger stroke marks. And we want those because that helps your hair look really natural. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just pulling this down. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Again, just kind of dab your paintbrush. I'm tapping in to pick up some paint. You can see how nice that looks. Giving it a real natural hair color or hair strand sort of look. And again, as I said, we paint in layers. It just makes it look a lot nicer. She's coming to life a little bit. I really like the way she's turning out. Now I'll probably make another video of one of the other girls that I'm doing. It's actually, they're going to be best friends, the next set of girls I'm doing, and they're funny too. So I like humorous art. Okay, so now I'm not even going to rinse my brush. I'm just going to dip it in the next the next darker color, which is here. And I'll just kind of pull that along her roots too. Again, just dabbing and tapping my paintbrush in. I want to fill this in a little bit back here too, which I should have done earlier, but I didn't, so let's do that again. And then I'll probably have to take my asphaltum and shade this around here again. So, okay. You can see her hair and her face features are really starting to pop now. And this takes a little bit of time, but again, it's worth it. The finished results are quite rewarding. So let's get her a little bit more hair up there. I kind of want to leave these a little loose at the top. I don't want to fill it in too much, just so you can see each little strand of hair. Okay, so we've got that on there. That looks pretty good, right? So we're going to take another dark yellow color and just kind of go over that a little bit more. I'm not pressing very hard, just ever so lightly, just to kind of bring those little strands out. And you'll see the paint gets a little thick on her hair, and that's okay. You get a little bit of texture there. Put some more here, I guess. It's up to you. Just kind of fill in as you go, depending on what you want her to look like. And I may not, well, let's try a little bit of that asphaltum, but what I'm going to actually do is blow this dry real quick. So I'll put a little bit of the asphaltum on. Okay, that should be good enough. We can move on a little bit. Now I'll probably put this asphaltum on and then do some more yellow colors over top of it, just to give it a little bit of depth and darkness in her hair here. You might not like it when it first goes on, but afterwards it'll look pretty nice. My paper towel, I got a little bit more water on there than I wanted to. Okay, so you can see that kind of darkening up the hair underneath. Okay, a couple more little strands of dark hair and it should be good. And then we'll put the yellow back over top of it again. And again, just lightly touching the canvas and kind of make natural hair waves. That'll make it look a little bit nicer. I have to put some over here on this side. I see I'm not bringing her hair out on this side as much. I want to do that. Doesn't have to be a lot. Let's go back into another lighter yellow color and just kind of pull that on. So you guys get the idea. I'm not going to bore you with all this. In the next video, I'll show you how to, I'm going to print some letters off of my print shop thing, print the words off for her, and I'll show you how to cut them out and stick them on with Mod Podge. Okay, so there you go. She's not quite done, but I'll work on her a little bit and we'll come back. Thanks.